what their offer is, depending on, what things they implement in place to be able to, like their upsells need to be congruent, because that funnel took me a whole month and a half to make. And it was a shit show.
Got it.
It worked. And then, dude, the templates are 296 pages. It's a fucking book. I mean, it's like,
Wow.
it took me a lot of time inside Canva to make it. I had my, one of my friends, Dave, help me with it. It was insane. But like, that's what I mean by having a good offer, having good copy. Then the sales process is strong. Everything's congruent. Everything is urgency, but compelling urgency. And it makes it hard for you to say no. So that's like kind of what we do with our clients, and, kind of what I do with a couple of private clients that I have myself. And it's all about, like, you get to that landing page, you have the right compelling copy. Now it's okay. If I can become a buyer, what happens? Okay, I spent $100. How can I get my buyer to spend 130, 140, 150? Upsells. Your take rates on your upsells should be between 15 and 25%. And then even if they say no, you can still downsell them. And then from there, after the landing page, then they have, the checkout process, making it sleek, cleaner. So there's that. And then what if they don't buy? Email automations to pull them back in. SMS automations for abandoned cart recoveries. Then they come back in, recover, and then we upsell them more shit to make up for the money that we're losing on the discount. So now we're able to recoup the buyer, then get that spend back. If they don't take action, Google retargeting campaigns then hit them. Google shopping, display. Like, we're just following them around in this sales. It's literally like a funnel. Like that. People talk about sales funnels, but it's actually like this funnel where they come on the top, and then there's middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. And then after they leave, what happens? Email down the road, a new watch comes out, they enter the funnel again. And it's this ongoing process of a high lifetime value buyer. And if you're able to do that, then you have a deadlier business. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, this is like science to us. We have been strong with retail, and that's where our sales have been. Selling watches for $1,500 is not that easy online. You really have to have, like you said, a good social proof. We have that with WooCommerce. We don't have that with Shopify yet. We need to implement that again. I didn't really think that that was such a big deal, but now when you say it makes sense. But we have really been thinking about that upsells and how we can get people to buy into the brand. There are many people that really like the brand, but they don't have those $1,500 to put on a watch, especially a watch brand that's not that known. Actually,
but you need to be able to recoup those buyers, though, because right now your tracking's off. You don't have those things implemented with the social proof. Like, you're busy handling other things in the business right now. Retail struggling. You need to hand it off to somebody who knows what they're doing, because the time value proposition of you sitting there going, well, we need to harness this. Like, it's never gonna happen, dude. It's just not, because you tried it once, didn't work. You try it again, it probably won't work, and you need to find the right path for it. It's just that a lot of business owners try to wear all the hats, dude. You can't. You're literally wearing a hat right now. You can't wear all the hats in your business. You need to hand a hat off, because the only way you're gonna be able to scale, and I know you used to crush in retail, and that's cool, but when you're selling a high ticket product, you have to know the systems to have in place. You can't just wake up one day and be like, all right, let's watch YouTube, let's figure it out. I'll go watch this thing, and I'll go buy this like stupid course. And, like, it's not going to get you to where you need to be. So the point that
but I think it's really interesting, because we have been through, let's say, 4 or 5 agencies, and nobody have been talking about our product page,
because they're
anything like that.
You just said the exact same. They're ad agencies. We're not an ad agency.
So what are you then?
We're a growth partner. We don't run it as an ad agency, and that's only ads.
Exactly.
That's the point that I'm trying to get, because like one of the 4 parts, you have your offer, your lander, your ads, and then your back-end LTV and KPIs. Those are the 4 things. Ad agencies only run your ads. No shit, never worked. You were running ads to a landing page with no social proof. You went through 4 to 5 people. Of course, it's not going to work, because you're doing the same thing over and over again. People think that just going into Ads Manager and making one small tweak. Oh, this agency knows this secret targeting hack or whatever it is. Like, yeah, I sell that in my four secret targeting hack, because those targeting hacks are for businesses who are already getting sales. They're proven concepts. They help you ideally find your ideal avatar, decrease your ad cost, keep your campaigns more structured. But if your offer is shit, which I talk about in one of the videos within the templates, if your offer is not sexy and appealing, then who's going to click the ad in the first place? That's the whole point.
No one.
Because you have this high ticket product and no one knows there's a payment plan. Nobody knows anybody who's bought it. Dude, for all we know, I could buy that and you could ship me a fucking faucet. I don't even know what I'm going to get because I haven't even seen it. I haven't seen somebody, you know, saying, oh, we love this thing, or like, and that's why, you know, like we would have a couple of apps that you would download so that we can obviously implement all these things for you, the reviews, the custom landing pages, like all of that stuff is all done for you. But it's, I mean, you have enough content, you have all these cool graphics, so I'm pretty sure you have video content that we can use.
We have some, but that has been a challenge. We have libraries of photos, lifestyle, product pictures, like super exclusive. Right from like you could compare those watch pictures with Rolex or any other high-end brand, but for motion, not that much. We have some TikTok ads and stuff.
Okay, I mean, we could take those and put them over on Reels or chop them up for square feed. But I think that,
right.
I mean, I could run TikTok as well. I mean, I'd be willing to include it because I think that the cost per click is cheaper. It's more expanding, but we have to hook it up to Triple Whale, so the tracking is obviously implemented. So, and it wouldn't just be for ads only. You know, you have Triple Whale, you can track organic too, and you can see what's really happening in the business so that you actually know your numbers. Like if I were to sit here right now with you and be like, hey, like, what's your lifetime value? If you don't know that number, that's a fucking problem.
I don't.
Exactly. So you don't know the numbers in your business. So you being predictable is not even in the question. You can't be predictable if you don't know your numbers. Like you can't sit there today and be like, yeah, you know, if we spend $200 today, we'll probably get one sale. If we spend $550 today, we probably might get 3. But even if we don't and we get 2, it's still worth it because our LTV on a 60-day basis is X. And if you can't predictably know that number, then you're just throwing money in the toilet. You're literally, you don't know where your numbers are. So within Shopify, we use an app called Lifetimely to track those numbers for you to really see what's going on.
Right.
Because then you can actually predictably sit there and not be worried about where your next customer or client's coming from or how much they're worth. Because what if you get 10 buyers and let's say 10% of them, one person is, let me see, $1,500. Do the math on this. 1,500 times 10. So that's 15 grand. Okay. But what if one buyer buys more than one? So what is that? Divided by, like you just increased your AOV by 150. And then another 20% of those people, another 20% are what? They're going to come later on down the road, maybe a year later, 90 days later, buy something for their friend, drop a new watch. Now your AOV is hitting 1,700, 1,725. You're making an extra 220 per customer, which allows you to have more cushion on ad spend.
Right. Wow. Yeah, this is really interesting. So basically, what you would do for us is that, I mean, it sounds like you really have it nailed down.
Well, first thing I'm focusing on is the offer and then the lander. And then obviously all apps, all the systems, all the automations to make sure that when people come in, you know what the hell is going on. Because if you don't know that, then Obviously, it's not going to work.
No, because at the moment we are only running like trying to get traffic to the shop, hoping for people to buy.
I mean, the word hope is double-edged, but I mean, dude, like you might be sitting there thinking like, oh, it's probably got to be massively expensive. If you had to take a guess, how much do you think that it is for me to do this on a monthly basis? I want you to take a guess.
I have no idea.
Well, you've worked with ad agencies before. Take a guess.
Yeah, so we have been paying like 2,500 a month, but we have only worked with Swedish agencies, so I don't really know what you guys charge.
What if I told you that it's half of that?
What? That's not possible.
No, it is. This is it. It's half the price.
Wow.
And we do all of it for you. We throw in the TikTok. I'll do Google, Facebook. We make you your custom lander. All these things are obviously implemented. Zipify landing page creation, advanced tracking, landing page creation, Facebook and IG. I'll fix this to make sure that it obviously works with TikTok as well. And then I'll get you on calls with Madhu and Javon to set all that stuff up for you with your Google Merchant Center. If you're not running Google Shopping already, make sure that it's compliant.
We are, yeah.
What do you mean you already are? You're already running Google Shopping?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Is that converting for you or not?
Okay. No, so let me correct myself. We have a merchant center, and the product just got active like.
You have a motion
yesterday.
sensor? What do you say?
Merchant center.
Oh, okay. I think you said
yeah,
motion sensor. I'm like, wait, what did you just say?
No. So all products are there. We have like 63 products, all active, so we can start running campaigns. But okay. since we are a Swedish-based company with the Swedish currency in Shopify, we can't run shopping ads in the US. And in all of honesty,
well, where is most of your buyers?
Customers are in the US. In the US.
Okay. Well, if you can't run shopping, then we would just run search.
Yeah, that's much better, I think.
I mean, well, also it's more higher intent. People are just going to look at the price and price only. I don't even want to put the price on the ad because people are only going to make a decision on, oh, this thing's $1,500. When that's not the case. Yeah. So if I run search intent, then they go to the lander, they have a higher chance of obviously going in. That's like, you know, for example, if we were on this call and I said that it's $5,000 a month, you're only making a decision on price because I haven't even talked to you about value or nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you would be like, ah, fuck this guy. You know, like you're now more hesitant. You now have this sales resistance. So it's, yeah, no, I don't like revealing the price in any ads at all, unless it's like boutiques, like low ticket shit, like $100, $70, 50, like something that's small enough for people to be like, okay, like that's practical, you know, like it's not, that's why like Rolex commercials, they don't tell you the price. Like they don't want, they don't go in, they want you to go in, they want you to get your bottle of water in the boutique and they want you to wear it. And then they want you to get sold. And that's just the way it is.
How much of e-commerce sales are storytelling? Because we have.
That's what we do with the lander, though. That's the part where we're gonna have you to like fill in an intake form through Typeform, and then you answer a bunch of questions. Is it tedious? Yes, it is. But it's to get your mind like churning around the right answers and the right triggers and the right psychological and emotional triggers that we can use to make good copy. Because if we just, you know, if we just sit here and go, oh, there's a cool feature on it. There's this like this, there's no background. There's no reason for them to be emotionally attached to the story. So you have to think about who your ideal buyer is too. Like who the ideal buyer is also dependent on where they come from a buying perspective. Like where are they in their lives? Like if you start talking about, hey, like I handmade this thing and, you know, like let's just say, I'm not saying this is your story, but like let's just say, I I was an immigrant. I, moved here, and I one day was like sitting outside, got fired from a job, and I was, I saw this like watch on the ground and it was all beaten up, and I wanted to refurbish it. And then I did all these things to it. I looked up YouTube videos and I formed this thing, and like, this is what it is now. And it's like storytelling like that is going to get people to be like, oh shit, like this just makes more sense. It's not just something that you're trying to sell on features and features only. There's more
Yeah.
value. It's not just this
Yeah,
like,
because